I don't mind when you Fijian coons. I was gonna make a comment section, but since you're on my channel, I'll just explain it to you, my friend. I'll just do a video. This whole idea, okay, Toko is also Toko first because this is a Fijian. Okay, I will always remember you're a Fijian. Trying to tell me about my history and my people. Toko first because they were your masters. Remember those times, 350 years? 300. Man, this guy, you think you're winning. You're not winning, my friend. Here, I'm going to just give you a little history. This video is not going to be long, but I'm just going to give you a little history. Seeing your Fiji, you do not even know your own history. I could do this video on Fiji as well. Do you realize in Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, they were all one? It's like New Zealand. You have South Island, you got the North Island, and then you got some other small island. What you don't realize is that there's one prime minister. There's one president within New Zealand. Now that prime minister whatever you may call him, in New Zealand, it's located where? Wellington, where I live. And you have all these mayors. You got all these mayors who control all of these other um, areas of New Zealand, from South Island all the way to the North Island, to Southland, to Dunedin, and so on and so forth. And that is the same with Samoa. This whole idea that you wrote down over here, that Toko Uso Tongans were our masters, is so laughable when you say that, showing how your lack of knowledge. Because if you look at the Fijian knowledge, Fijian history, you had your you had the same system as in Tonga and Samoa. You had your chiefly people, the very high caste. Those were in Fiji are of Tongan origin and Samoan. Tongan and Samoan. Remember that we, my people, my ethnic people, the light skinned, good looking ones, made your people, your Fiji, yes, you Fijians, slaves. And I can do another video about the discrimination that these high castes, these Rotumans, whatever it is within your culture, looks down onto you Fijians, to the black Fijians. Do you want me to start talking about it? See how you lack of knowledge that you have, because you hold on to these Afrocentric sort of lies about your nation. And what you do not realize is that in Samoa and in Tonga, there were kings. See, if you look over here, Tonga Samoa relations, we were both one people. Okay, we were one people, meaning a lot of the Tongans were marrying Samoan women, and and vice versa. But what you do not realize is that the commoner, the people, the underclass of Samoa, rebelled against the rule of the elites, We were the first to do that. Now you tell me, in Fiji, do you ever hear that story? How the commoners, the slaves, the people of second class rebel against the high class. And what happened was the Samoans ended up killing, yes, other Samoans and other Tongans. You could say there were other Fijians who were mixed Fijians, whatever you may call it, in the high class family. They killed them. Okay, they ran them out of Samoa. But they did not kill the Tongan king, because Samoans knew this. They were aware. You know what? Do you know the reason why they did not kill the Samoan king? Because the Samoans of the lower class were aware, if they did kill the king, that all of Fiji, all the empires of Tonga everywhere, all of them, even, I don't know, Hawaii, wherever, they would have came into Samoa and killed everyone. All of the commoners, the lower class Samoans in Samoa were being killed, abolished. So that's a little history lesson, okay? And I tell you what, you come and you tell me your story about Fiji, my friend. You tell me, did the commoners within Fiji rebel against the high class of Fiji? Go on, you tell me that. That's why I laugh. That's why I give you a tick and a heart. Because of your stupidity. Every single time you come here, you lose, my friend. You keep losing to me.